How's it going, guys? We are back on the video here, and this is a last preparation for the two new events tomorrow. So basically, I was gonna do a lot of Evo predictions and all that, and just how to get ready for it. Now we have two events to talk about, so I'm gonna kind of tell you guys what to expect. Make sure it's very important to know, guys, is that if you're saving packs for tomorrow, if you have packs that are ultimate packs, for example, or ultimate choice packs. In other words, guys, you will probably not be able to pull any of the Evo cards in them. And now, what do I mean by that, right? Why can't I? So, for example, if there's any cards that are all 80 pluses, like, you just won't be able to have a chance to actually get the Evo cards in those packs for the most part. And why do I say that? Well, because looking at last year's, guys, you had these cards that came out. They were 80, so there was only 280 overall Evo cards. So again, how it works, guys, is they get every time they score a goal, they get a +1 to their rating. A forward does, defensemen get a +2. But at this time, again, and the way overalls are right now, I feel like they're starting even lower. It might be that ultimate packs kind of don't have that much value, unfortunately. So make sure if you're saving your ultimate packs, don't expect to pull Evos or anything like that. But for the other event, I mean, then you can open them for, which it's kind of just whatever. I mean, it's just kind of like a little, don't expect it in those packs. You can only pull them in 80 or packs that are just not 80 plus, right? Just any pack other than that, which is where they have a lot of gold players, right? For example. Yeah, in that aspect, you could do that. Again, I mean, money, I'm going to be spending money for sure on packs tomorrow. Again, if you're going to, Evo is worth a lot, guys. Like, let's put it like this. Those cards have so much value. If you plan on spending money again this year, probably Evo is a really good event to invest in, and obviously try to get those cards because, again, they're going to be worth a good amount of coins for a while. I mean, they really are, especially guys that actually keep scoring goals and going up in overall. They do increase pretty quickly in price. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If you're going to spend money, I probably would recommend it to be the Evo event. And then after that, probably wouldn't spend money on HUT for a while, maybe Team of the Year. But that's probably what I'm doing. So that's another thing there. When it comes to this, what cards to have. I mean, right now there's 22,000 cards in the auction house. So basically, guys, I always recommend just having at least 83 plus cards laying around. I mean, again, it's going to cost a lot, I'm sure. We don't really know exactly how much it's going to cost, but I would assume 83 to 85 probably is what's going to be able to be traded in for these Evo cards. And again, it's going to be very expensive. And right now, let's see what the minimum price right now for an 83 to 85 is. I mean, let's check it out. I mean, it's probably not like a crazy amount here because, I mean, 83 don't go for that much, I don't think. So yeah, there you go. I can get 83s for about, let's see, give or take maybe like 3,000 coins, something like that. It's actually pretty reasonable right now. I think you want to know why, guys, because squad battle rewards were given today, guys. So squad battle rewards being put out, all those tradable cards being put out there. So it looks like at least, so basically like 3.5k around this range. So basically 4k is what 83s are going for, essentially. Yeah, basically 3.7. So guys, I mean, pretty much if you want to buy these cards, I mean, it could be decent to have. And I feel like they could go up tomorrow, but I feel like they're also not going to really go down much really at this point, because I mean, again, guys, so many packs are open. People are going to be opening packs tomorrow, so many people are going to be pulling 83s. The market's going to be flooded with them. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could get them tomorrow, but at the same time, I mean, 83s are getting pulled. A lot of people are opening packs, and both markets are combined, so it could kind of be not a huge deal, you know, to make sure you get all of them for like a certain price. In general, just having 83 4s and 5s is going to be very important for you. Last year as well, they had the Fantasy Hockey Prospects one. Last year, they had an objectives where you could actually earn a free prospect one, like one of the young players, Evo. So that was always a good one. Hopefully they do that again, bring that back. Again, it's 10 collectibles still, which is a lot. You needed to trade in a lot of gold players or very high overall gold players to even get one collectible last year. Again, very expensive, guys. I think that's probably the reason they're probably having two events here, because it's very, very expensive, the Evo event. So you probably want to have two events going at the same time. One, it's more affordable for free-to-play casual players, and more for people that just, you know, spend a lot of money on the game, right? I think it probably is a very reasonable thing to do, and very fair, I would say, overall. For the other event, obviously, we already know, guys, that it's going to probably be with power-ups. So, assuming this, guys, I would say more than likely, absolute at the highest overall they'll be, like, say, like an 87 overall power-up, right? Like MSP, right? That'll come out tomorrow. It'll probably cost you, well, I mean, think about it, guys. It's probably going to cost you around the same for this MSP. I'm guessing you're probably going to be 86 overall again. The other event MSPs, you would think. And again, it does not cost a lot. So for example, say this whatever card, whatever event, it's going to be Halloween, for example, just Devil's Advocate. So you get the Kuznetsov, which, you know, takes not much. You have one event collectible, you get them 82 overall, right? Which, again, you can trade in like a couple 82s and stuff basically for that. Then you get 10K to get up to the 83. One power up, and then 2 more there. So it's 4 to max out power up collectibles wise. And then probably if it's an 87, it'd probably be another 2 power up collectibles. So maximum 6 power up collectibles is probably what it would cost to fully max out one of these cards. That's just my 2 cents on it and my guess. But again, that's probably why it could be pretty important to actually just make sure you have power collectibles always, guys. I think power collectibles is a very, very important currency this year. They're kind of making that the main one. I mean, you can use it for icons, X Factors, the MSPs now. So to me, that's probably something you got to really consider making sure you invest in a lot. So like right now, for example, if you have, you know, a bunch of 83s and you want to make a couple power-ups, okay, go for it. I'm not saying trade in all your 83s, 4s, and 5s for power-ups right now because, again, maybe power-ups are not going to be how you actually make the Evo card because, again, technically an Evo card is not a power-up card. It's not, right? Like, it automatically goes up after every goal. So keep that in mind. Evo cards are more of a unique MSP, right? Again, you don't power them up. It's like they get new tiers unlocked. Again, that's not how it was in the past. I doubt it'll, I mean, you're not going to have to pay for it. That would kind of make no sense. At least I hope they don't do that, right? But, yeah, I mean, for the most part, guys, I mean, it's good to have power-ups laying around. Not a stupid amount, but having some around because especially if you have X Factors, you want to make power-up MSPs, I think it'd probably be a very important thing to have always extra. I mentioned, guys, I mean, just so much it costs. 40 collectibles is what it cost last year to get these cards here, the MSP versions of the Evo. Again, just insanely expensive. 40 collectibles, and it cost a crazy, crazy amount. So 35 gold players got you 1, 25 80 plus got you 1, 20 81s got you 1, 16 82s got you 1. It's a very expensive event. I'll keep saying that. I mean, I said that in all my other videos I've made so far in the Evo event. It's a very expensive event. More than likely, you got to think that Evo event is tomorrow, right? So you need to trade in 4 83s for 1. Again, just very, very expensive here. And then even 3 84s to get 1, right? Like, you're only getting 1 collectible. And again, 40 you need, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. In 285s, and that gets you 1 collectible. Again, very expensive. My best advice for you guys is just play the game, open squad battle rewards, rush, play rush. I think rush could be really, really good because you get very lucky in those packs, you know, those 1 goal players packs. Yeah, I'm gonna actually mention that here right now as well. Guys, right now, I really, really recommend playing rush. I do. And the reason why is because you get so many 1 goal players, and that could be so huge during the Evo event, right? So you get about, what, I think like 15 goal players. And if you just do the objectives, you can get these pretty easily, right? If you do all the objectives, you can get all the goal players pretty easily because you get a couple of million, I believe, right? So get all those goal players. That could be sick. Again, odds are you're not getting one of these for sure, but it's more of like the potential, right? It's just random 1 goal player. It could be a 76 overall Evo card, right? So many potential pulls you can get in those, and I think it's, again, if you just play the game, you earn them, save them for tomorrow, wait till 5 hits Eastern for the new events to come out. Again, Evo, more than likely, is going to be the event, but you never know, obviously, so we'll see. But again, I think saving goal players is a very good thing to do. I think it's very important, and to me, it's going to be the best way to actually be prepared if you want to have a chance to really get one right away for more free-to-play players as well. One of the main things, guys, I mean, again, you can only really be so prepared here. I mean, just try to make sure you have a good amount of cards in your collection, have some coins. I mean, have at least maybe 100, 200k saved would be nice. I mean, I have basically 400k. I'm gonna spend money tomorrow, so I'm gonna definitely have more coins also. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, don't worry about the Evo event too much. There's going to be another event there. If you guys feel like it's too expensive and you don't want to wait to see these guys go up in overall, I totally understand it. There will be another event here. Hopefully it's another good event, and hopefully cards that you guys can actually add to your team and use, because I think, again, Evo's a good event, but unfortunately it's more of a wait and see event. The cards have a lot of value, but they're not really going to be usable on your team, most of them, for a while. So for the most part, guys, I mean, that's the best I can really do. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll give you any sort of tips if you need. If I didn't mention in this video, if you have, oh, I have this, I have 20k, what do I do with it? Save everything for tomorrow, guys. Save all your coins, your cards for tomorrow, 5 p.m. Even your packs, I'd probably recommend at this point also. If you've waited this long, you might as well just kind of see it out and see how it goes. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel. I'll see you guys all in the next video.